Hi, I'm Rebecca Lyons. Welcome to Jesus Speaks in the Book of Mormon and in Dreams. So we are reading all about Mary Magdalene's vision that Yeshua gave her when she met him at the tomb. It's called Mary Magdalene's Vision of Heavenly Ascent through the Tree of Life that's within herself. So it is Mary's personal story of her personal ascension and heavenly ascent up the tree of life that's within herself, and Mary's overcoming the fallen world by doing her inner work and repenting and making the changes within herself to accentuate her shifting up into higher and holier dimensions and glories and the light of God, then ascending up at the very end with Yeshua. So this is not out of the Beloved Companion. This is out of the book Four Ordinations, Fulfilling Our End-Time Missions for Jesus Christ by Robert J. Carlton. It has a little segment about the Beloved Companion and the Tree of Life Ascension of Mary. So I just wanted to read it to you from here. But I'll show you what I'm reading from. And then this is what it looks like, what I'm reading. Mary Magdalene's vision of heavenly ascent through the tree of life within herself. And it talks about the 8 vows. So let's go ahead and read what this says right here. So this is in this book, Four Ordinations, Fulfilling Our End-Time Missions for Jesus Christ, but it's talking about this vision of Mary ascending up the tree of life within herself. The first vow, I felt my soul ascend and saw the first bough that bears the fruit of loving compassion. To eat this fruit, you must be free of judgment and wrath, which allows you to pass the first of 7 guardians. And the second bough, he showed me, so Yeshua showed me the second great bough weighed down with the fruit of wisdom and understanding, and I saw that before you can taste it, you must be free of ignorance and intolerance. Only then can you pass through the second of the gates. I heard ignorance, but I knew him not. Third bough, my master Yeshua showed me the third great bough, which bears the fruit of honor and humility. Only when free of all duplicity and arrogance may you partake of its nourishment. Arrogance called to me, saying, you are not worthy, go back. But my soul was deaf to him, so I moved upward into increasing light. 4, and then there came the fourth bough, blossoming with the fruit of strength and courage. I heard Yeshua tell me to eat the fruit. You must free yourself of the weakness of the flesh and conquer the illusion of all of your fears. And the master of the world stood before me and claimed me as his own. So the master of the world would be Satan, trying to claim Mary. But she said, no way, you're not going to claim me. My husband, Jesus Christ, has already claimed me, and you're not going to claim me. And the guardians let her pass because she passed that bough of the tree. She passed the test, and then she's going up to the 5th bough. My master, Yeshua, told me, when you reject the deceiver, you can pass through the hardest gate of all to attain the 5th bough and the fruit of clarity and truth. Only then will you know clarity and truth of your soul, and knowing yourself for the first time and understanding that you are a child of the living spirit. So you receive clarity and truth of your soul only when you know yourself for the first time and understand that you are a child of the living spirit or a child of God. And then on the 6th bough, I saw the 6th bough that bore the fruit and power of healing. My master told me that when you truly have eaten of the fruit of clarity and of truth of yourself, then you'll be prepared to ascend up to the next bough of the tree. And it's the 7th, and I was shown the 7th bough, where you will find it filled with the light of God and the goodness of all things. And then 8th, I was filled, so the 7th bough, she was filled with the light of God and the goodness of all things. And then the 8th bough, I was filled with fierce joy as my soul turned to the fire and flew upward into the flame, from whence my master showed me the 8th and final bough, upon which burned the fruit of the grace of the beauty of the Spirit. And at that 8th level, we go no more out. And I felt my soul and all that I could see dissolve. This is after she goes to that 8th bough. I felt my soul and all that I could see dissolved and vanished into a brilliant light and a likeness unto the sun. In the light I beheld a woman, so this woman is Heavenly Mother. I beheld a woman of extraordinary beauty, clothed in the garments of brilliant white. The figure extended its arms, so Heavenly Mother extended her arms to Mary. And I felt my soul drawn into her embrace. And in that moment I was freed from the world, and I relaxed, knowing that the fetter of forgetfulness was temporary. So the top of the tree was Heavenly Mother. She passed the test, and Heavenly Mother gave her a big hug. Isn't that awesome? And Heavenly Mother represents the tree of life. Heavenly Mother is a tree of life, and then also Jesus is a tree of life too. So I heard my master, so Mary's hearing Yeshua tell her, I heard my master Yeshua tell me, Miriam, the Magdala, or Mary, now you have seen all, and you have known the truth of yourself. The truth is, I am. Now you have become the completion of the completions. Thus the vision from Yeshua ended. And that's the end, and I'll see you in the next video.